What's up, you guys? This is Ricky from Supreme 6, and today we got a very special vlog for you. We are going to be cutting Mike Kwok's hair, and Sam from HK Hair Design was nice enough to let us borrow their hair salon today to do this whole thing. So the reason why we're doing this today is to show you the importance of being presentable when you are a realtor. And in my opinion, I think it's fairly important. If I was meeting a realtor for the first time, their first impression is very important to me. And the reason I say that is because if you're gonna be choosing a career where you're gonna be dealing with clients or customer service is an important factor, being presentable and first impressions is very, very important. I'm gonna get Mike's opinion on this and we'll see what he has to say. Okay, Mike, so in your personal opinion, do you think being presentable as a realtor is an important factor when meeting clients?
Yeah, but meeting clients, being presentable is definitely very important. It's probably, you only have 1 minute to make an impression usually most of the time, especially if the client is a new client and don't know you very well.
If you were looking for a personal trainer, right, and this personal trainer wasn't in shape, would you hire him as your personal trainer?
Definitely not, right? You definitely want to go with someone that you can see that will succeed for you, whether it's for looking to buy, sell, or rent. But basically, you want to go with someone that fits the image usually.
In your entire career of being a real estate agent, were you ever not presentable? Like, did you ever show up in a t-shirt or shorts, or were you like, you know, get the mindset that, you know what, if I'm gonna be a realtor, it's important for me to like put on something look presentable?
Yeah, so almost never have done that before. Maybe except for a couple of times when with my best friends or very close friends where they know me so well, you know, we went to have lunch and then it's like, oh, let's go check out this place. We will go look at open house, then yeah, maybe. But most of the time, even going to, you know, for example, a condo building where there's security in there, if you're dressing up not the part, security probably doesn't even want to let you in because they don't believe that you're a realtor, right? So having the right image to suit the fit is very important.
And today, since we are in a hair salon, we're gonna be cutting Mike's hair. Do you think that a haircut is a part of the whole package when being presentable for clients?
Definitely. I mean, just not only dressing well, but your hair also represent you as well, right? So I guess most guys will attest to this. When you have a proper haircut, you feel so much more confident after having a proper haircut, having clean, fresh cut, whether to go out or even to close a deal, right? So that's definitely very important.
And one more question before we actually get started on the whole thing. How often do you usually cut your hair?
This is actually 2 weeks long and my hair grows really quick. So for the purpose of the video, I kept the hair a little bit longer, but yeah, usually every week.
We are gonna get things rolling. We're gonna get Mike in the chair and we're gonna finish it off with a proper hairstyle. And we're gonna show you guys the before and after. Plus we're going to get Mike in a suit so you can see, you know, hoodie, no haircut versus suited up with a proper haircut. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So for this part of the haircut, the barber usually asks the client what would he like. Sir, what would you like for your haircut?
Side, faded, maybe shorten the top a little bit.
I'm gonna start off with the Oscar Fast Fee. We gotta disinfect this thing. So Mike, being presentable to your clients, how important is that? Do you find yourself usually getting a haircut before you meet an important client?
Not specifically for that. Usually my showings happen more on weekend than weekdays. So yeah, so I'll definitely be in a full suit. Otherwise, unless it's the summertime, I'll at least be in a dress shirt, dress shoes. Especially for these new clients, you have to make an impression. You got very short time to do it.
How confident does a haircut make you feel?
Haircut definitely makes you more confident. I think most guys would agree to this, right? Whether it is to meet a new client or meet new people in general.
In my opinion, I feel like a haircut for a guy is probably the cheapest way for you to look better and also give you a quick confidence boost as well. In your years of being a real estate agent and, you know, obviously you're the team leader of Supreme 6, do you ever preach about, you know, looking presentable to people you train?
I think looking presentable is the bare minimum that you gotta do when it comes to client services, right? You want to succeed in it at least. And I think everyone at Supreme 6 does a pretty good job to keep themselves very presentable when they meet their clients. So I'm not too worried about that part. The key is to look the part and if you're competing against other realtors at a listing presentation, you want to look professional, trustworthy, and presentable.
Do you find that looking presentable, regardless if it's, you know, your attire or your haircut, increases your chances of landing a client?
Yeah, definitely. I think so. I also think like looking presentable, especially like I mentioned earlier, when dealing with people you don't know, is the very basic.
All right, so we're pretty much wrapping up the haircut. We're getting to the very, very end. before the final review. Ugh. One more spin, boom! What do you guys think? And of course, with every haircut, the hairstylist will always style the client's hair to make sure he looks presentable. I'm gonna finish it off with a little bit of hairspray to make sure we get that 24-hour hold. Block the client's eyes so they don't go blind. Here we have the final product. We did a mid bald fade up to the temple line, and I just trimmed off the top a little bit. Finish it off with a bit of wax, hairspray to give it the hold. Okay, so that wraps up today's video of me cutting Mike's hair and the whole topic of looking presentable as a realtor. If you guys have any suggestions or comments or improvements we can make for these types of videos, feel free to leave it in the comments below. Just to wrap it up, you have anything to say, Mike?
Well, thank you, Ricky, for the multi-talented Ricky for giving me a haircut. And now I'm ready for the Minute Monday. Let's go.
See you guys in the next one.